Hi YouTube, and this video is about forgotten babies. If you haven't known yet, I just lost my baby a month ago on the 4th, and 4th of February 4th, and March 4th was the first month, 1 month of her getting her angel wings. And I was just doing some laundry right now and thinking, for 1 month I've been visiting my little girl in the cemetery, and where she's buried at, and it's a private cemetery, not like private, but like private that it's closed on a certain time. I think once the sundown, it says when sundown, no, it's closed, sundown closed, so sun is no more sun, then it's closed. So basically like 6, 7, I want to say it's closed, and so it's very secure at night. So I visit my daughter every other day, like one day yes, one day no. Like yesterday I didn't visit her, so today we're gonna go. Stop it! He just hit me with the broom. And what I have been noticing, she is buried at Babyland, where basically all who there is babies from, I think the oldest one is there is like a year, almost 2 years old. And what I've been noticing, like half of them don't have a headstone, or no, only have the marker from the funeral. And that, like, that's a temporary one. Like the one, the neighbor, the one next to my daughter, it's broken. And then I tried to, it was broken. The letter was all spilled around. So I was like, I didn't want the baby to have it broken like that. So I tried, but I don't know what's her name or what's his name to know how to put the letters back. So I just, put everything in a little pile, and maybe the mom or dad will come and fix it. Well, it's been a month and nobody has fixed it. I guess the caretaker there hasn't fixed it yet. But what I have been noticing for a month now, the babies, even the ones with headstones, are like forgotten. Like nobody comes and visits them. There was one that did. Her mom or dad came when we were there and left some flowers and a teddy bear. That was 2 weeks ago. Maybe they don't have time to come down, but I mean, it's been a month and no other baby where my daughter is, where you can see when I sit down to visit my little girl and fix her grave up. Nobody of the other babies have flowers or a teddy bear or anything of that they have been visited, or the area cleaned. So yeah, I just was thinking, like, how can you forget about your baby? Like, seriously, how can you forget about them? You went through the whole 9 months pregnancy, or if it was cut short, and how many months you have been, and you buried them, so you must have loved them. But to totally forget them and then not give them a headstone, like, I thought it was gonna cost a lot. The headstone was gonna cost a lot, but technically it don't cost a lot. I was gonna get the receipt, the one when I bought my daughter's. It has all the kinds of headstones they have, and the cheapest they have is, a basic concrete with a little brass square with the name and the birth and date and the day of death. I seen it around the cemetery in some of older graves. Like, that's the cheapest. They told me that's like at least like 400, almost like, not 400. It's like almost like $200. Like, That's the cheapest. And because I didn't pick a headstone that was already there. You know, like they have this ones there for sale without names and they're already carved and everything. I didn't like none of them there, so I chose from a buck of stones, and I ordered they call it memory rose, but to me it looks pink, so that's why I chose them. And it was the most expensive rock of the one granite, because I chose granite. I didn't chose marble. I chose granite, and it was the most expensive color one. And when he said that, I thought it was gonna be like $3,000, $4,000. I was like, I don't care however long it takes me to pay, but I'll be paying low. I don't know. And so while we fixed it all, I'll put up a picture like towards the end. They sent you a sketch so you can verify everything's correct and everything's how you want it. So I'll put that in the end of the video. And he did the whole thing, and then he told me it was only $1,200. I was like, what? I was like, you said it was gonna be expensive. That's not expensive. Maybe it is $1,200, but to me, that's grabbable. I can do that. I can pay that off. So I have paid almost all of it. I only have $345 to go, which I have a money order here. You see, wait, I don't know where's the money here for $110, which I have to go take on Monday, and then I have the $50 that a family member gave me for the headstone as well, which I'll take as well. So it will be $160, and I'm taking on Monday, and so I'm only gonna be only like 200 and some. I have to do the math. So basically, I almost have it all paid off, but the headstone will be it's in March, the beginning of April. So I'm excited because I ordered it and I didn't choose one that was there. It takes 2 months to carve out the stone, and then to put on the design and the name and everything. No. I don't mind me. It's hot tea I'm drinking. Some mira. Hot. It's hot. So I was thinking, I'm gonna tell you a true story about my sister. Well, it's 3 sisters, so my middle sister, she's older than me. She had a little girl, a little baby girl. She was, I want to say 15, 16, and she was on her second child. That little girl, I'm not going to say her name, she passed away when she was 4 months old from SIDS. And now that my little girl passed away when she was 1 month old, I keep thinking back to that, and then to mine, to see, how we both felt about it. To tell you the truth, my sister didn't cry, didn't freak out, didn't nothing, because they pulled me out of school when she passed away at 12 in the afternoon. And when I came home, my sister was just sitting there like chilling, like nothing ever happened, everything's okay. My mom made all their funeral arrangements. My sister didn't do nothing. All she did was, because they didn't really have money at the time, were raise money for her funeral. That's all. But in every step, like, she never cried. And then when it was her funeral time, the room was 2 days because she was 4 months, so they embalmed her. So her room was 2 days. Her room was 2 days, and the first day I remember so clearly because I really had I didn't have much black, clothing, so I had a sweater. It was winter. It was around the time my daughter passed away. It was around January, February. No, it was around January, February, because I remember some of my family and friends came with Valentine balloons and Valentine flowers. I remember some said I love you, and then the teddy bear you know, yeah, it was around the same time my daughter passed away as well. And I remember while we were getting dressed and ready to go, my sister was actually putting on makeup. I mean makeup, full blown, like she was going to a party, red lipstick, eyeliner, eyeshadow, the whole deal. And then she put on a Hoochie Mama outfit. And my mom came out and started screaming at her that you weren't going to go that way. It's your daughter. She passed away. Why you're not crying? Why you're not feeling nothing? Why you want to wear this? So my mom made her change and take off her makeup. So she did take off her makeup, except for foundation. She kept that on. And she just put on a jacket over her Hoochie Mama shirt. Good. And then then we went to the funeral. She sat next to her daughter. I hate saying casket. It's like but she sat next to her daughter's casket. And the whole time they recorded it, actually recorded it. My mom has a video of it. And my sister never shed a tear. My sister never did nothing. Just sat there like she was bored. She was ready to go. Her boyfriend came in and she moved away from the baby and she just went on talking with him. And no tear. I mean, no tear. We went, even my mom said she reels the video and no tear at all, no red eye, nothing. She was bored, plain and simple. Next day, the same thing. But the next day, you know, that's when they closed the casket and all. And they asked, you know, the mother, and which is my sister, if she wanted to be invited to close them. My sister said no. You know how, yeah. But some parents decide not to see it. But to tell you the truth, my sister didn't do it because she missed her daughter and she was going crazy, and no. And then so me and my mom viewed the closing of her casket behind curtains. When we took her to the church, because we actually took her to the church for the priest to bless her coffin and everything like that. No crying from my sister, nothing yet. We go to the cemetery for the burial. The priest does his thing. Actually, family members that never even met the baby were crying. Family members were crying, except my sister, the mother of the baby. She was not crying, nothing at all, not even 1 inch of tear, not even watery eyes, nothing. And then I remember, I was 11, 12 years old when that happened. And I remember we used to go visit the baby. But he wanted something. So where I was, I do clearly remember visiting her, like around this time until spring. I remember the last time we visited her, it was going to be Easter, and we put Easter decorations on her grave. That's the last time I remember going with them. And to my knowledge, my sister, after that, never visited her baby at all. I can see him. He's standing on the chair. He's actually sticking his finger on a cake that Daddy brought. Even though I'm not eating cake, and he's licking the frosting. That's okay. That's okay. He ate breakfast. And like, I mean, you know, I never interacted that good with the baby. But, you know, I was just 10, 11 years old at the time when she was alive. And, I'm back. So, basically, she was forgotten. My sister's daughter was forgotten by her own mother. Till this day, she passed away in 2000. Yes, in 2000. I had to think about that. She passed away in 2000. To this day, 11 years later, she should have been 11 years old. To this day, that little girl, that little baby, does not have a headstone at all. I told my mother, because she talks to my sister, she lives far away from where we live, and told my mother to tell my sister when it's not expensive, and that she should think about putting a headstone on her daughter. Like, she still has the funeral marker, but that's probably, I haven't gone, because I did want to bury my daughter in the same cemetery, but because the funeral I used didn't use that cemetery, they had their own cemetery, which was okay with me. I couldn't bury her with her cousin. So I told my mom to talk to her to see if they can do something to get her a headstone, you know, get her at least a headstone that says her name and her birthday and that she was here, and you know, because I don't get these mothers that forget about their baby. My daughter is on my mind 24/7. When I'm taking care of my son, she's on my mind. Like around this time, it's almost 12. Like I should be giving her medicine and you know, feeding her, and I don't know how to forget about that. I go every other day. I clean her out. I take out the old flowers if they're not dead. Then I'll give them more more water to them flowers. I bring fresh flowers. I bring decorations. Like the other day, I found this Lane baby in angel wings. I don't know what. I walked into Rite Aid, you know, to get some I want to say diapers until we can go to Baby R Us, because that's where I go for the big package. I walked in, and while walking into Rite Aid, walking in, you know, they have their little section for the Easter stuff, and then they have the garden. I was like, I'm going to see the Easter stuff. Maybe they have something cute from I can decorate my daughter's grave, and then for my son for Easter as well. So I'm looking and looking. Okay. I go into the garden. Right when I walk in, I see that little baby laying in the angel wings. Oh my God. It's like, I got to have it. So I pick it up, look at the price tag. I only had, I want to say $30 in my hand. I was like, I ran outside, told my husband, give me $20 more. He was like, why? Just give it to me. And I bought it. I got it. Because I had to have it. It was the most beautiful thing. I'll show a picture on the end of the video as well. It's gorgeous, and on my daughter's grave as well. Every time we go there, I clean it out, put the fresh flowers on, put some water on the ones that are still good, clean out any leaves, debris, sticks, anything that flew on hers out, and I put it on the trash. I do not put it on her neighbors. No. I have respect for those babies as well. And I usually lay my blanket on the floor, and I sit next to her, and then I clean and I talk to her, you know, normal. Like, how you doing, baby girl? You know, just here, mommy. I hope you like your flowers that I'm bringing to you, and I hope you like the little things that I'm bringing to you. That's what I say while I'm cleaning her. Like, if her little name marker dirty, I'll clean that off as well. And just talk to her like you're talking to a real person. That's how I talk to her. You know, I talk to her, how was my day, if I cried, and I'm sorry, baby girl, I cried. And mommy just misses you so much. You know, things like that. That's what I said to her, what I feel at that moment that I'm right there with her. I told my husband if he wants, anytime he feels sad and when it's not the day to visit her, to write it down, make a letter to him, and then when we go to her, he can read it to him. You know, I haven't done that yet, and I want to, you know. You know, that's a way to relieve. You know, I don't get it. Like, I went through the whole thing of grieving, and I'm still grieving. I have my ups and downs. I have my good days, my bad days, and my okay days. You know, I remember at the beginning when she just passed away, I felt mad at the world, like mad, like the world took my little girl away and la la la. That's how I felt. Then I felt sad, and then I thought, what could I have done? What could I have done different? If I would have done this, maybe she was still here. If I would have done this, you know, everything would have been different. That's how I think, you know, I'm at that point right now, passing the point of what should I have done. I know I did that when it was her 1 month angel day. I did the whole, I wish I'd done this, I should have done that, maybe things would have been different. You know, those are my bad days. That's how I am in my bad days. On my good days, I know she's healthy. She ain't sick anymore. She don't have everything that she had wrong when she was here. She don't have that anymore. She never knew suffering. Why? Because I always loved her from day one when I found out I was pregnant with her. She was the most wanted baby. Her and her big brother, our babies. Me and my husband were married first, and then we had our babies. Each baby of ours, which we have 2, Moses, our son, which is Moises, which his name is Moises. I hate when people say Moses, even though that's how you say it in English. His name is Moses. I mean, his name is Moises. And then our daughter, our little angel baby, Jasmine, which is Jasmine. Her name is Jasmine. And both of them were and are still wanted babies, loved, and will always be loved. My little girl, even though she's not here with us, but she's looking above and taking care of her mommy and her daddy and her big brother. And she knows that I love her, and I tell her each night when I go to bed that I love her and good night. And then when I wake up in the morning, I say, good morning, baby girl. How you doing? I love you and I miss you. And, you know, just like I do when I wake up, when my son wakes up and I go to get him. When I say, good morning, baby, how you doing, puppy? And he starts talking his little blah, 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 you know, his little language. And then, you know, that's the same thing. That's how I do with her. Even though she's not here, I do it with her, too. I talk to her, and I tell her, God bless you, baby girl, God bless you. And, you know, I talk to her. I pray to her. Tell her, please give me more strength today to keep on going to the next day. I love you, baby girl, and I'll see you later. Because it's not a goodbye. If you have lost a loved one, a husband, a boyfriend, anything, a baby, it's not a goodbye. It's a see you later, because you'll see them again when it's your time, when your time is done. And you completed your lesson. You learned your lesson. You'll be back with God. And your baby or your daughter or your husband, whoever, will be waiting right there in the doors for you when you walk in. Like, I keep thinking about that, and I can't wait till the day I see her again and I hold her again. And I smell her and I touch her, and like, I only had her for a month and 22 days. But those months and 22 days were the beautiful, most beautiful days I had with her. And then her day at home, which the day she passed away, those 11 beautiful hours I had her at home were the most beautiful. I would treasure them for the whole time I'm alive. And like, I show the pictures to my son and the videos, and what he does right away, baby, baby, baby. He can't say Jasmine or Jasmine yet, so he says baby, baby, baby. And it's so cute. He go, oh baby, oh baby. And then he go, baby, and I was like, baby is sleeping. She's sleeping up there, and she'll be okay. We'll see her again. And just basically my venting of people who forget about their loved ones or their babies, basically. I'm like, he sees himself on the video, so I'm gonna let you guys go. And right after this video will be the pictures of my baby, my pictures of my baby's, the angel, and how her son's gonna look, and a picture of her grave. So see you later. Bye.